Welcome back to Chefing in Atlanta, and tonight we're doing a whole total remake of what we did back in 2016 when we did our Valentine's Day special. And because we've been on hiatus for quite some time. I've been in the middle of making films, so it's kind of put us, set us back. And then we had COVID, so during that time we really couldn't connect like we used to. But now I know COVID's not over, but we're getting together and we're doing this thing like we used to way back in since 2016. So if you missed it, go back and look at our last previous footage. But for tonight, welcome back to Chefing in Atlanta. I'm your host, D-Mo, and stay tuned for another episode.
So we're gonna do the Spanish cocktail, caipirinha.
Give them their props. Don't disrespect them.
What?
Spaniards ain't got jack to do with that.
The South American cocktail.
Nope. Go ahead and be specific with it.
The Brazilian cocktail.
The Brazilian national drink. This is what it is.
Caipirinha. So this calls for lime, sugar, and cachaça. What's cachaça? Cachaça is a Brazilian version.
I'm glad you asked.
It's a Brazilian version of rum. So
made from what?
Rum is made from molasses, and cachaça is made from sugarcane juice itself, not the rum. So we'll put it all together. We're gonna muddle it with the sugar, and then we'll have cachaça. And I'll show you that in a second.
Just let you know, guys knows they're educated about what they're doing around here.
We got a little
Hipster.
Yeah, as we said earlier, now you see all the protein. If we went to a steakhouse, my brothers, sisters out there, you already know what we're looking at right here. So we're gonna do the real deal. We're gonna coat it with a little olive oil, as I said earlier, kosher salt.
So what he meant by what the real deal is? It's at least $400 or $500 right here.
$400-$500. We got right porterhouse. We got two hearts right here. That's the heart of the steak. We got a ribeyes. We got, strips. That's New York strip. Then we got a couple ribeyes over here, and we got a couple of our guests here tonight that love the pork chop right here. So we're about to put some work in, get these real seasoned up and really nice, really straightforward. Get them on the grill, high heat. We'll be done, ready to eat about 8 o'clock.
Chefing in Atlanta.
Chefing in Atlanta. Yes. So what we're doing is we're adding all the ingredients. A little oregano, a little thyme, garlic, fresh garlic that you saw me chopping up earlier. Now we all combining this into the butter sauce. It's going to make a phenomenal addition for the oysters. You'll see what's going to go off the top of the oysters.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
What's the question?
Eyeball it, huh?
Let's eat.
What'd you say?
We don't have smell-o-vision around here. If we'd had smell-o-vision, if you could smell the aromas coming off of this right here, this sauce right here, this sauce here, woo, fan the flames on in there. It's ridiculous. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spin this. We're gonna fold this butter, the remaining 2 sticks of butter, and so this is what's gonna use when we throw these oysters on the grill. We're gonna spoon it over, hit it with some cheese, and in the leftover sauce we have some lobster tails that I think will enjoy this same exact season. It's gonna be spectacular. Yeah, chefing in Atlanta.
flowing.
Alright, so what we got here.
Just here. So that ain't no tranny.
Got some. Oh, that's it. So yeah, I got you. Okay. So basically, what we have here, oysters. You can order them from your local grocery, seafood market, and the farmers market ahead of time. You want to get them. You know, this is a good month to have. It's February, so you definitely want to have oysters in the cold. So if somebody's selling you oysters in July, as they shipping them in from Alaska, I wouldn't mess with them. So got them in the cold month. We're gonna rinse these off. They're a little sandy, not too bad. We're gonna rinse them off. We're gonna shuck them, and we're gonna get down with the Acme grilled oysters. That's what we're gonna do.
So right now we're actually about to put the lobsters on right now, and I mean, again, we do this. I mean, it's 4 of us, but we do it so many different ways. You're gonna find me pretty much behind the camera most of the time, but I trust my guys to do what they do because you know this is chefing in Atlanta. So what we got?
All right. So part of the issue is you want to make sure, and this is the hard part of the job, but you want to make sure you're digging around the inside of the shell to separate the lobster meat because it'll stick to the shell. So when you cut the shell, you try to prep them, you'll pull some meat off that you don't want to lose. So we want to make sure we try to keep as much of the meat we can. So what we're doing is we're pre-prepping it. We're just prepping it. Make sure you want to go with your finger underneath here, right here. All right, be careful, don't stick yourself. And we want to work your finger down as long as you can and around the outside of the inside of the shell to separate the meat from the actual shell itself. And then so that way when we cut the shell open, most of the meat will separate without any problems. Pre-cooked. It's a little bit easier to separate after you cooked it. But when it's raw, it tends to want to stick to the shell. Alright? That's that. So now, instance I didn't properly separate the meat from the shell on this one, and I lost some meat. So what I want to do now is separate the meat now from the shell, so that when I want to pull the meat, I won't have any issues separating it.
You gonna fluff that?
We're gonna fluff it. It's definitely gonna be fluff. As y'all can see here, how that meat comes out there. So y'all spend $200 a plate on y'all Valentine dinner or birthday or whatever. This is how the lobster is gonna be presented. So it's actually already fluffed. See that? Beautiful.
Yep. So basically, at the end of the day, when you like I say, you could have cooked this and you didn't have to do any of this, but presentation is everything.
It's all about the presentation.
The prep right now, and then when we put this on the grill and bring it back out, we're gonna make it look like
Restaurant quality. Restaurant quality.
Stay tuned. Chefing in Atlanta.
Chefing in Atlanta.
Yeah, we lost a little heat earlier when we were cooking the oysters, and we have some other things to put on. Obviously, the protein is going to take up a lot of ground here. So pulling the fire down a bit, but we're going to open up the grill. Of course, it's going to fire back up. It's going to hit the oil. All the good juices and sauce is going to come out of here. So there we go. You ready for that strip? It's probably ready for the boss.
Medium.
Maybe a little less than that. Doing well right there. That'll be well for her. Okay. This heart. Oh, those are real. Yeah. Take can of yours.
Put that guy on off.
And then and of course we're gonna let it rest.
Absolutely. Absolutely won't let it rest.
Me with the bone.
Okay. Yeah, close it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chops.
Chops. get the prettiness on the steak. You know, you hit it, if you hit 90 degrees, you turn it 45, obviously to make sure that you have those perfect lines in your steak. Not that it matters, because we just all about the taste around here, but that's just a cue for all you other people out there that didn't know. We're gonna drop the heat right now.
So we got the asparagus looking good here. So make sure that we're cooking them evenly. You know, with asparagus, you don't want to overcook them.
Absolutely.
You're good there. Actually, they're looking pretty good.
I think it's really good. Like me, I like mine crunchy.
Yeah, a couple. We good.
Yeah, keep the moisture in that.
Leave them in there. Roll them in there, cut it off. Set it up top, get it away from the That's your warming tray until it's ready to go. Chef in Atlanta.
Thank you.
I think this might be the last cook on the grill this evening. Should not take time at all, too much time at all. We got eight lobster tails here that we're gonna put on the grill. It's been cooking. I'm gonna burp it just a bit and let some of this heat out. Gonna flip this up.
Yeah.
We got some juice coming that we're gonna top these with. We just gonna throw these on here. Obviously they got a shell. It won't take long at all.
Oh, no, sir.
So we're gonna put this butter sauce that we use for the oysters.
And you know, for those of us scavengers, we ain't leaving no meat behind.
Not a damn it.
You know?
Get the overcook that joint.
Yeah.
I'll be on that kryptonite straight up.
It's gonna be
ATL, homie.
I'm a straight up meat eater, bottom feeder.
carnivore. I eat everything. Pescatarian, vegan.
I've tried it all.
What else I got?
Tried it all.
We do it all. We do it all. Pick it up.
Have you ever went to
We're gonna brush this
a
on.
restaurant or a grocery store
That's on there.
and
You ain't
they
getting no
say they got
goodness in there.
lobster
Go ahead.
crab
Handle
meat? And
yourself.
you like, where the lobster crab meat at?
We're gonna flame this thing on up.
Yep.
You good? Like I said, we ain't gonna leave no meat behind.
I'll put that on. You can brush it on from there.
Okay.
I'm gonna rinse this out because this is our return pass, right?
That's fine. Yep.
Just bring the tongs if you don't mind.
Right here.
Right there.
Oh, we good? Tongs too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's the name?
Man, I'm like, man, that jump was good.
Yeah. We got light.
Hey, did y'all?
So what we have here ultimately is your protein, which is a steak, we got a fillet, we got a lobster tail, we got asparagus. So once again, it's really not that hard. We just want to make sure that we're doing it with love, we're doing it with fun, and we're keeping it light as chef.
Amazing lobster filet mignon, grilled asparagus, a glass of red wine, the best company that a person could ever ask for.
Amen.
Oh yeah.
What'd you get?
Pork chop. Good food, good friends. Enjoying Valentine's Day 2022.
I'm cutting all that. Cutting all that.
Whatever. Keep that in there.